that? What are you doing, babe? What's this all about?
I missed you.
You're crazy. You know that?
I missed you every single day while I was in London, and I missed you again last night.
I know. You must be exhausted. How's your patient?
Just got out of ICU an hour ago.
Are you ready to take his place?
No, not really. I'm learning to live with little sleep and very little food. But the one thing I can't live without is you. How was your dinner with Zach?
Did I have dinner with Zach last night? Gee, I don't even remember.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Listen, I'm gonna make it all up to you. I made reservations for tonight at the Willow Inn in Ojai.
Scott, wow, that place is really...
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful, it's luxurious, it's romantic, and it's a gourmet paradise.
It's expensive, Scott. It's really expensive.
Nothing is too good for you, dollface.
You know what? If any other man ever dared to call me dollface, I'd deck him. Why do I like it so much when you call me that?
So we on?
Yeah, you bet. I won't let anything get in our way.
Good.
Sign right here, sonny boy. You got just 3 hours. Come up with the rest of the cash. And Sonny, don't even think about running. I'm real good at finding people.
I'll be here. You really do get yourself in the most appalling jam, Sprocket. And all I can say is you better get yourself out of it pronto, because you have a date with your wife-to-be.
Why won't you listen to me?
Hey, that's show business. If the subject won't talk, you don't have an interview.
I am trying to save your life.
I do not need salvation from you or anybody. You got that?
Please don't hurt me. Please, I am just trying to...
Well, I had to sing Puff the Magic Dragon 3 times before he would go to sleep, but Chip finally nodded off.
Is that a new dress?
Yes. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
I picked it up in a store after I had brunch with Mama. It seemed kind of cute.
Roomy.
Yeah. Well, I see the look on your face. You thinking about this morning?
Are all pregnant ladies psychic, or is it just you?
So I'm right?
I'm having a hard time not pushing this, darling, even though I know it's got to be your decision finally on the amnio test.
I know. In fact, Mama agrees with you. She thinks that I should have the amnio. I'm just having a hard time agreeing with both of you.
Mom? Mom?
Ted?
Yeah, what the heck? This door's left open here.
The door is open. It's strange.
Well, you gotta be more careful.
You're right, I should be. Thank you so much for coming over.
Yeah, I got the message. What's up?
I am so worried about your father is what's wrong. Ever since the Halloween benefit, he is coming down on himself, he's being hard on himself, and he takes full responsibility for what happened.
I still can't believe everything just backfired this way.
I know.
I mean, I know everybody's just asking themselves what they could have done to have prevented it.
Well, I think it's worse for him because he really feels like it's all his fault, and I'm very worried about him.
Yeah, I am too. Well, Dad was the one who wanted to throw the party in the first place. He thought I was going to raise money for the crisis centers. The guards were there. I mean, who would have dreamed something like this would have happened in the first place?
Do me a favor. I've tried to talk to him. Would you talk to him? Would you spend some time with him? It might help. And also, I'm afraid that he's going to concoct some other plan so he could right the wrong that he thinks he's done.
Well, I'll see what I can do. You know how he is, though, when he gets something stuck in his brain.
I know.
All right, well, I'll try, right?
That's the least you can do. Thank you, honey.
Oh.
Yeah, son, what are you
Oh,
doing
in fact, you know, I was just going down to the Orient Express, get something to eat. You want to join me?
Yeah, how about give me 15 minutes? I'll be with you.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'll
what's
see you
up,
then.
Tim?
Get a table.
Well, hello. This is a nice surprise. You look tired. Did you get any sleep last night at all?
Not much, because I'm worried about you.
Me?
Yes, you. I don't like the idea of you living alone in this hotel with all that madness going on around here, and I'm here because I want you to move back home.
I don't get it, Lydia. You went over there to see what you could find out. Now, all of a sudden, I get the feeling you're protecting the man. Which side of the case are you on?
I just don't know what to think anymore.
And look at you. You're shaking like a leaf. What happened?
He was inconsolable, desperate even. Why shouldn't he be? He was engaged to this woman.
Yeah, well, he should be desperate. He killed her, and now he's worried about getting caught.
He's getting ready to leave town, Victor.
What?
He feels that everybody's against him, and with some justification. You came down way too hard on him the other day.
Oh, now you think he's innocent?
I don't know.
What's that?
What?
That's a bruise. It's new. You can see the finger marks. Did he do that to you?
I think I asked one too many questions. He shoved me out of the house.
I'm going over there.
You can't.
Hey.
Look, you don't even have a search
Well,
warrant.
I will get one if it's the last thing I do. This is our man. I know it. Boswell. Yeah, I want you to pick somebody up. Kane Garver. Yeah, we got a picture. Check all stations and the airport and all exit routes.
Well, I hate to be fighting you on this.
Well, you shouldn't. You have every right to disagree.
I wish I could make you as sure as I am of this baby.
Well, I'm sure of a lot of things, you know? I'm sure of our love. I know that we'll be together as long as we're both around. I know we'll have a wonderful family eventually. But there is a question mark hanging over us, and whether we talk about it or not, it's there. I'm feeling the weight of it. And I just think it would be an enormous relief to know the answer.
I know the answer.
I don't. I don't have your intuition about this, obviously. And if you do know it, why won't you take the test? Now, you see, if I knew one way or the other, even if it were bad news, I could handle that, Eden. It's just not knowing that I find so difficult.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I have a lot of faith. You know, that this baby's gonna be okay. I can take care of it. I can protect it. But if I have this test, then I'm doubting my faith. And then anything could happen.
That's not logical.
Well, it is to me.
Darling, the answer already exists, you know? It's a biological fact. You can't change it or alter it in any way by having this test.
That's what my mother said.
What else did she say?
Well, she thinks that I am not being fair to you, that I am not being fair to myself or the baby.
I believe in the power of faith as much as anybody, but I think it's important to place it wisely, you know? Why not put faith in the commitment we have to one another, in the knowledge that we have a strong relationship and we will handle whatever it is we find out.
I just need some more time, okay?
How much time do we have? Beyond a certain point, it's no longer an option, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're not that far yet.
Okay. Take all the time you need.
Yeah, I'll come in just a minute. Yes, I'm coming as quick as I can on one foot. Hi, Sonny.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The money you owe me, where is it?
I
I just tried this new color nail polish. What do you think? It's called Texas Sunrise. What do you think?
What?
I've only done one foot. You want to do the other one?
Damn nation, you haven't got it, have you?
No. I tried, though. I really did.
Ought to wring your scrawny neck.
Look, don't get upset with me. You're just going to have to trust me on this one. I mean, I'd put it in your account if I had it. It's just that I don't. And I don't want to hear any more about you going back to Vegas either.
Vegas ain't far enough, girl. I'm in a peck of trouble now. I need a ticket to Timbuktu.
I know you're a little rattled about the wedding plans and everything, but don't worry. We'll think of something.
I ain't rattled about the wedding. I'm worried about the $20,000 I just lost in a card game.
You didn't?
I sure as hell did. I walked into this bar, and this nasty little peckerwood walks up to me and invites me to a game of 5-card stud. Next thing I know, he's taking me for everything I got and then some. Held a gun on me till I signed an IOU.
You see there? Now, I knew there was a reason I didn't deposit that money in your account, and that's it.
Listen,
You just
girl,
squandered
don't
it.
get uppity with me. You owe me that money, now fork it over.
Hey, fork this! I don't have it. Think about it. Think just for 1 minute. Who are you? You are Mason Capwell. You're a rich man. If you need money that desperately, then go to a bank and write yourself a check.
I tried that. That didn't work.
What happened?
I couldn't do his signature. Mason's bookkeeper signs all my checks for me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it sure as hell is. Because I got about 2.5 hours to come up with the money, or that little sucker's coming looking for me.
Oh, what are you going to do?
You mean what are we going to do, partner? Sonny Sprocket signed that IOU. Now, if we don't come up with something soon, he's liable to blow the whole scam.
Just the lady I wanted to meet. Do you have a minute?
I've got 5 for you. Go ahead.
Great. You know, I told you about this new program that I'm doing down at the chapel for people out on parole.
Right. What can I do to help?
Well, as a matter of fact...
Go ahead.
Dolores Sanchez. She's 19 years old. She went to a Catholic high school. She met a guy. She thought she had fallen in love. He was wild. He was glamorous. Just the kind of guy that her parents disapproved of. He taught her how to dress cool and how to drive a stick shift. And pretty soon, he was holding up convenience stores. And she was driving the getaway car.
I assume they were caught.
Yeah, Ruben's in jail now. Dolores went to prison for a year, but she's out now. And she's having a really hard time finding a job. And I thought that maybe you could help.
In what way?
Well, set an example. Maybe find something at the law firm that you used to work at.
Michael, I don't know if I can do that right now. You see, I've got so many things going on, and...
Oh, well, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just, you know, just something to let her know that somebody trusts her again.
All right, I suppose I could meet her.
Great. Well, how about tonight? 3 of us could get together at the chapel.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I'm supposed to have dinner with Mason and CC and Sophia at the Orient Express. Boswell, I need to talk to you for a minute. Can we talk about this a little later? I've got some work I need to do, but I promise you I will think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. I have some paperwork I want to go over with you.
I'm sorry. I'm on my way to Garber's house.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I got the warrant. Judge Bartley seemed to feel there were adequate grounds for an investigation.
He doesn't know Kane Garber. I do, and I know that he's innocent.
If he's so innocent, why is he leaving town?
What?
Right. He's panicked. The heat's on, and now he's running away.
Says who?
Look, I don't have time to discuss the details with you, Wayne, right? You've held this up long enough. Just stay out of my way.
Wait a minute.
Listen, you know, see, you can't keep your personal feelings out of this any more than your friend Castillo. Since you can't be objective, at least leave the job to someone who is.
No, Boswell. You can't be objective. You are obsessed about this. Just what the hell do you think you're going to find, anyway?
I don't know, but I know it's there. I'll stake my reputation on it.
You may be doing just that.
Look, if I don't find something, I'll resign from the whole stinking case.
I have been trying to get your mother to move back home.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is I'm worried about your mother.
See, I thought for a second there you guys were thinking about getting back together again.
No, not exactly, at least. Not at this point. I just don't like her living in that hotel all by herself with that madman running around the streets.
So what'd you say?
Oh, that she's a big girl and she can handle it all by herself. That's what she said.
Well, that's Mom for you.
Yeah, that's Mom for you. Foolhardy and stubborn.
All the same, though, Dad, you gotta respect her for that.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I shall hire a couple of extra guards, put them in the room next to her, have them follow her wherever she goes.
Maybe so, but I wouldn't do that without telling her first, Dad.
She'd put up a fight.
Well, she'd put up even a worse fight if you did without telling her
I
behind her
happen
back.
to love your mother, and I want to protect her. I don't know what else to do. I mean, that club, after what happened at that club, my hands are tied. I can't make a move. You got any better ideas, my boy?
Kane!
Anybody home?
Hey, you want to call off the dogs?
Listen, pal, you got it wrong again.
Yeah, do I?
What's going on, Bill?
Picked him up at the bus station, Inspector. He already had a ticket for Utah.
Well, thank you for seeing him home safely. You can leave us alone now. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but my orders are to stay with this
I just
guy.
want to talk to him so you can wait outside. That'd be okay, huh? Bus station, what the hell is the matter with you?
What does it matter?
What does it matter?
Yeah.
You're gonna walk away as you're gonna try to get out of town? You're a suspect? Look, you must think I'm some kind of jerk for bugging you about this when you're in such pain, but I'm not gonna stand around and watch you destroy yourself. You don't have the right to just cut out on your friends like this.
Yeah, well, it must be nice to have the whole police force behind you in case I get out of line. Huh?
I didn't sick that cop on you. How many times do I have to tell you I'm your friend? You seriously think that Boswell and I am in the same league?
No.
Well, good. But either way, you're gonna get a chance to tell us apart shortly.
What?
I got a call from Julian. I guess he heard that you were leaving town somehow, and he said he's all crazy now. He's gonna be over here in a few minutes. You got about 2 minutes to get your story together and start acting in your own behalf.
Every time I see that guy, I see red.
That's beside the point. Where were you going?
I was going back to the cabin. I can't stay here. This place is haunted. Andrea's in every room.
I'm aware of that.
And then I go to the graveyard, and that harpy, Lydia Saunders, is following me. She follows me back here. I got no room. I can't breathe.
I understand that, but if you don't get... Well, now that's a surprise. Did you invite this man over here?
Oh, sure. Well, Castillo.
What have we here? Bartley. Well, His Honor must have owed you one hell of a favor.
Look, I'm gonna take this place apart, piece by piece, and I don't want any interference from either one of you. Got it?
I'm sure you won't mind if I watch, Victor.
Stay, by all means. If I find something, I can call you in as a witness for the prosecution.
Swenson! Let's get cracking! Wait a minute, you can't do that! Stop it! They can't do that! They don't have any rights!
He has the right to do it.
Yeah, what, a piece of paper?
Please listen to what I told you. They'll be done with their number in a minute, then they'll go.
Oh, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Tear the place apart. Why not? You tore my whole life apart. Why not the house?
Kane, please.
You know, I don't have to sit around and watch this. Garvey, get back here!
Stop it! You let him go, man. Just leave him the hell alone.
Why'd you sign Sonny Sprocket? I mean, of all the dumb things to do.
I was afraid to sign Mason Capital, afraid it'd be worse. He'd know I was rich and make a big stink or something.
Oh, Sonny, 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 when are you gonna be more careful?
But we can't worry about that now, Gina. Where am I gonna get the money?
Guess you'll have to go to Cece.
He'd ask all kinds of questions. Want to know where it came from and everything.
Well, then you're gonna have to go to Julia.
That's the same darn problem. Ain't you got any friends?
Well, Funny, darling.
Hey there, old hoss. How you doing?
Not bad, yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Boy, I'm tickled to see you.
Oh, yeah, where's that?
Oh, we had ourselves a heck of a hootenanny the other night, didn't we?
We did.
Hey, wait. You got a good voice.
Ah, now, come on, you can't kid a kidder.
No, I'm serious. You ought to be professional. I can get you a job at the Holiday Inn tomorrow, couldn't
Yeah,
I?
you're a regular old Sinatra or something.
Nah, come on.
No.
I'm okay. I can carry a tune, but, you know, my brother, he was the real singer in the family.
Well, he must have been awfully good to be better than you.
Heard that.
Always the lead. Church choir, school play, me. Just in the chorus.
Well, shoot. time we got you out of the chorus and into the spotlight, isn't it? Hey, you know, I just found this great little C&W bar. We ought to head on down there. They got a bandstand and everything.
You don't say.
Yeah, we could do a couple of numbers together, like Waylon and Willie or something. Dress up real sharp, just scoot on over there.
I do have a costume.
Well, time's wasting. Go put that sucker on.
Well, give me 10 minutes.
Oh, there's just one little problem, though.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, there's this mean little sucker. Hangs out down there. I owe him some money. He's a gambler. Said he'd plug me if I didn't come up with it. Can you believe that?
How much?
$10,000. Don't suppose you'd want to loan that to me, would you?
Well, you got a lot of nerve.
Hey, I thought we were buddies.
Oh, you did, huh? Hmm? You know what I always say?
What?
I say a man without nerve is a dead fish. You wait right here, huh? I'll be back. And, you know, I think I have an idea how to recoup your losses.
Hey.
Michael, what are you doing back here?
Oh, I was bringing this till in.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, sonnets. Hmm? I've always loved these. I'm sure he will, too.
I didn't know you read poetry.
Oh, I even read poetry to you when you were a little kid. You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your teeth are beginning to freeze. Your youngest daughter has wheels in her head, and the chickens are eating her knees. You remember that, huh?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. I would get you laughing so hard that you didn't want to go to sleep, and your mother would get very irritated at me. Very irritated. Anyway, that was your introduction to poetry. You want me to give this to Elliot, or you want to do it?
No, I'd like to, if you don't mind.
Of course I don't mind. I think it's been a long time since somebody gave a gift to that boy. You know, Michael, he doesn't get many visitors, and he appreciated it a lot when you came to see him this morning.
Okay.
Michael, I appreciated it a lot, too. Our talk. Listen, I was thinking, maybe we could have dinner together tonight. You, me, and Heather?
Oh, well, tonight isn't a good night. I got a lot of stuff I have to do at the chapel. I got to counsel some people.
Ah, I understand.
Let me make a phone call. Maybe I could rearrange my schedule.
Could you?
I'll try. I can't speak for Heather, but I'll do my best.
Can't speak for me about what?
Michael and I were thinking about having dinner tonight, and it wouldn't be complete without you. Please.
Well, Daddy, I have to,
Oh, excuse me. I gotta run. Listen, if it's okay with you, if you're free, you and Michael make the arrangements, and you'll let me know later, okay? Bye.
That's the first time I think I've ever heard him say please.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing in the back of the house, sir.
Well, keep looking. Take apart the sound system. It's got to be here.
Hey, how long you planning to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
You've been through everything in the man's house 3 times now. Why don't you call it off?
Why don't you try to find your friend? If he's skipped town, that's on your head, Castile.
Sir? Think I found something.
A monogram here. Initial C. Does it look familiar?
Rumor has it you're a card player. Play a little game?
You're
all yellow, aren't you? I'm sorry. Just, I haven't seen an outfit like that since the king departed Graceland.
You want to play or not?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Have a seat. What kind of money did you have in mind there, Buckaroo?
I don't know. Why don't you say start small? Whatever you got in your pocket.
Cowboys ain't easy to love and he's harder to hold. And he'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold.
Five-card stud. Cut him.
You can't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away.
It's really hard for me to trust him, Michael. Whenever he's this nice, it usually means he's up to something.
Maybe, but he's a lot more convincing than usual. I mean, I think he really is trying to make amends.
Oh, Michael, come on. This is our father. This is Arthur Donnelly we're talking about. He always has an ulterior motive. Whether he's trying to marry me off to Zach or he's trying to get you to quit the priesthood to become a brain surgeon.
You think so?
Michael, I know so. Okay, granted, Daddy, he has been at the bake sale selling cakes. That's good. He's been halfway decent to people. But do you honestly think he's capable of making a major character change in the last 2 weeks?
I don't know. He came to see me, and he was very upset by a young patient of his that's got AIDS and who can't talk to his family.
Daddy came to see you?
Yeah, and his whole posture, his voice was very different, and he wasn't telling me anything. He was asking me. I think the whole situation has made him reflect on his own estrangement from his family, from you and me.
What did you say to him?
I didn't know what to say. I was unprepared, but I offered to talk to his patient, and, you know, the whole time I could feel myself holding back from the reason that he was really there.
Well, Michael, Daddy does have to realize that it's going to take more than just one spontaneous visit.
I know. He said that it would take time to repair it. I just still don't trust it.
I can understand why.
I'm a priest. It's supposed to be part of my work and myself to learn to forgive people who have hurt you.
Dr. Ponza, call your
I mean, how can I counsel people that they should forgive when I can't forgive my own father?
That's a good question, Michael. But on the other hand, sometimes we force ourselves to forgive people before we're really ready. And then, in fact, we're not really forgiving them. We're only suppressing anger.
I know, but part of growing up and being an adult is learning to make yourself get ready. I mean, if he's genuine about this and Dad is giving us an opportunity, I feel that, you know, the time is now. We gotta meet him halfway.
Michael, I have a very important date with Scott tonight. He went to a lot of trouble to plan this whole thing, and I don't want to disappoint him. We've been separated too much lately.
All right, well, you have to decide that one on your own conscience.
Thanks a lot.
Well, look, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I mean, really, if you leave me alone at that table with him tonight, all this forgiveness I'm talking about will not apply to you. I gotta deliver my book.
Thanks, brother dear. Oh.
Hey, sweetheart. All ready for the evening of a lifetime?
You know, Victor, if you were to look in the Santa Barbara phone book, you'd find an awful lot of names beginning with a C.
You have towels like this?
Probably.
This particular towel has blood on it.
I noticed that.
Let's take it down to headquarters and have it analyzed. I think we better get in touch with your wife. Is she at home?
No, she's at my mother's home with my son.
We'll send a car over and bring her down to headquarters. I'd be very interested in what she has to say.
You sure you're not mad at me?
No, I'm not mad. Look, it's no big deal. I'll just call them and cancel, and we'll do it another night.
Here, I expected you to blow up and go storming out of here.
I wonder why. Have I ever done that to you before?
Maybe just this once or twice.
Or more, right? No, seriously, I think it's a great opportunity for you. I envy you. I wish I had more time with my father before he died. You know, you gotta get these things, you gotta work them out. Because once they're gone, it gets a little tricky. What was that for?
For being such a great guy and for being so understanding. And what was that for?
Nothing but pure, unadulterated lust.
I want to be with you so bad tonight.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I'm not doing anything for the next half hour. How about you?
I'm on a break.
Julie, we were both absolutely thrilled when Mason called each of us and invited us to have dinner tonight.
Where is he, by the way?
He should be here any minute.
It's a special occasion. Don't keep me in suspense on what's going on.
I think I'll wait and let him tell you this.
Give me a hint.
Well, hello, everybody. Sophia?
Hello.
Yes. Darling, I'm sorry I'm late. I've been hung up all day. It's a complicated story. I won't bore you with it.
No, it's okay, bore us.
All right. I was held at gunpoint by a gambler in a honky-tonk and forced to sing old Willie Nelson songs.
That's very inventive, son. Very.
Yeah, but seriously, this is a special evening. I've asked you here because because I want.
What is it? A celebration?
We certainly could use one.
That's for sure.
I'm sorry we're not meeting under happier auspices.
We're looking forward to your wedding.
Yes, it's the wedding. Well, that's part of it. You're invited.
Oh, sure, glad to hear that.
Well, I mean, of course you're invited, but I was wondering, the reason I asked, I wanted to
Out with it, Mason, please.
Well,
I think he wants you to be his best man.
That's it, what she said.
I was honored to be your best man.
That is a lovely compliment.
Thank you, son. Julie. Makes me very happy. I'm looking forward to the day already.
Yeah. Me too.
No one's seen hide nor hair of your friend Kane.
Yeah, well, he's probably out wandering around somewhere trying to blow off some steam.
Yeah, well, I hope not. The last time he blew off steam, we had a dead girl on our hands.
You know, you
Cruz, has something happened?
No, well, darling, we have something we want you to take a look at, and I would have picked you up myself, but I didn't want to tell you about it, which possibly would have prejudiced you.
We'd like to get your first impression, ma'am.
Of what?
You seen this before?
Beef is very good.
Excellent.
This is good, too.
There's this new patient I've got, and she was over at... you know what, I told you guys this before. Sorry.
What?
I already told you.
You guys remember that summer when we took the big house on the Cape?
The house that had the porch that wrapped all the way, yeah?
That's the one that had that big white private beach down below. Remember, we spent the whole weekend, the three of us, building sandcastles?
Yeah, I remember it was medieval town. It had a moat, the walls, streets, houses, drawbridge.
Boy, didn't we have a great time? I was going to sleep the other night. I had a really rough day and I was bushed. And I was just about to drift off. And this image floats up into my mind like a snapshot from the past. And I see the three of us on that beach, happy and sunburned, building sandcastles, a family. And I said to myself, this is really the truth of it all. I don't care how many times we've been apart over the years. I don't care how many disappointments we've had. We're a family. And we love each other, don't we?
Well, I appreciate what you're trying to say.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm saying we're a family.
You know what I remember most about that weekend?
What?
I desperately wanted to go to Joni McFarlane's birthday party. Remember? And you said no. You had your little map of that medieval castle, and we were going to build it whether we wanted to or not. Sorry, Daddy, I can't pretend that it was something that it wasn't.
Listen, I'm not asking you to pretend anything.
Look, there's no need to argue over something that happened that long ago.
I'm trying to figure out what happens with us. I remember something great, you remember something different. It seems to be a fundamental problem that we have.
Yeah, it does.
What do you remember?
Well, I remember that I was trying to please you. I was trying to make you like me.
Like you? I've liked you always. I've always liked you.
Well, I was never very sure.
I don't know where to go with this. The past is a dangerous subject.
So let's start with the present, here and now. Amen. Michael, now is no time for ecclesiastical jokes, thanks.
I'm sorry, that's how I express myself naturally.
No, but I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, where was I?
You were saying that we should start with the present.
Right. We could go round and round with this. It's time we just cut it loose and start fresh.
But Heather, you said yourself it's not that simple. I mean, the same problem is going to come up again and again. Dad, see, Heather and I have to make choices about what we want to do with our life all the time. And most of the time, those choices aren't going to be the choices that you want us to make. So we're going to feel pressured, and you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to start interfering. And then this same old story is going to play itself out again and again and again.
Not if we stop mid-act and try to talk it through.
Are you willing to do that, Daddy?
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Are you willing to cast me in a different role and not keep me the heavy all the time? I do have a couple of good points.
All right.
All right.
Did we just come to an agreement there?
I think we did.
I think that we should toast real quick before we lose it here.
Up here?
You recognize this?
It's mine.
When did you last see the item?
That night.
Which night is that now?
The night of the rape. After I was at the beach, I was cut. And I was bleeding. And I picked up the towel and I tried to stop bleeding.
Take this and have the blood analyzed, compared to Mrs. Castillo's.
Where did you find it?
Yes, man. My God, I never thought I'd ever see the day.
I am so glad that you and Mason are getting along. See, some things do work out.
Feel better now than I have in weeks, I can tell you that.
You're gonna look so handsome standing up there at the altar in your tuxedo.
You know, if you were to ask me to have a drink at this juncture, I don't see how I could refuse.
No kidding. Yeah, not tonight.
Not tonight.
No.
Whatever you say.
Good night.
Good night. Sophia, do me a favor, will you? Think about what I asked you about moving back home? You'd have all the privacy you desire.
Thank you for worrying about me. I'll be okay, I promise. I'll be careful.
Good night.
Tonight, a world of long-gone craftsmen and the wondrous work that comes back to life. I'm Tom Brokaw. The story on NBC Nightly News.